Well, I said that I would do a challenge, so this is going to be a two-part challenge. The first part was that I had a couple of requests for mannequins. So I built up a little area here so that way, and then I put out some mannequins to help display them. So let's have a look. What I did was I built a bazaar. So uh, it's the Bitchin' Bazaar, and you can see that this is everything that you can, all the resources and everything that you can find here. So we have a clinic, clothes, different supplies, general supplies basically, food, drinks, and rooms. So let's go ahead and have a look. So first we're going to step in and we're going to see the clinic and also the supply area. So here's our clinic, and this would be the nurse tending to us at the clinic. And then we're going to work our way down here and we'll see um, where we can buy some clothes from the vendor there. And she's wearing a lovely green dress. Let's go ahead and have a look inside the clinic. So we've basically got kind of two areas. This is more of a long-term uh, type of stay. If you need to stay here, the doctors will tend to you a bit longer. And then back here would be the exam room. And here you can see the doctor is back here ready to receive some of the some people that might come in. And here is the exam table. So let's move on to the next area. So now we get into the next area where we have our general store. And here you can see we have the general store with our vendor there. And then we come over and now we're at the bar. And here we can buy our food and our drinks from the bartender and the restaurant tour. And now we can see there's a few people that um, are partaking in some of the beverages and the stuff. And they've come in and just to relax, and we've got a couple people getting out of the sun and that type of thing. So um, now let's go up here and we can see we have some rooms. Must be some sort of a hotel. So we come in and ooh, look, it's a hotel. Let's we can check in here for the hotel and rent our room. And we have a couple patrons over here that they must have already gotten the room or planning on getting the room. And ooh, nice fireplace. And then here's where some of the vendors would come in to see or to tend their wares during the day. And let's go upstairs and check out the rooms. So upstairs we have this wonderful sunroom. It makes it so when you wake up first thing in the morning, you can really get out and get some sun. And then here we have a nice basic room. Have some nice paintings on the wall and a lovely bed and a little kind of table, personal table that you can sit at. And you'll notice that all of the rooms are essentially the same. We have some, wonderful paintings and that kind of thing, bed and a table. And here again we have some more paintings, another bed, table, lights, all that kind of stuff. So is a fairly basic place, but and I did just get done building it. So there might be a rug or two around, but it is something that um, I did promise that I would do. So this will, like I said, this will be the first part, and I will move on to the second part. So just wanted to kind of show. I wanted to put everything up on stilts. I didn't want to use the concrete. I still kind of have this thing about the concrete foundations where there just doesn't seem like there would be that many. It would be a lot easier to build the supports on the pillars, so that's what I like to use most often. But I wanted to kind of hide the pillars, and so I just kind of made my own random set of fences and stuck them up here just to kind of hide the underbelly of the beast, so to speak. So, raiders or somebody can't come in and try to get into the floorboards or whatever, and that kind of thing. Plus, it just kind of hides stuff and gives you a nice view of everything back this far. So maybe I'll put a table or something up here where people could sit out in the sunlight and enjoy. But this is just a quick little thing that I kind of slapped together and wanted to try to incorporate some of the new stuff with some of the pre-existing and all that kind of stuff. And I'd never done anything here at Abernathy Farms before, so I thought this would be a nice place to just kind of play around and see what I could come up with. So I'm really liking these scaffoldings because it gave me the opportunity to build a bridge across here, have it supported, plus we can still walk up underneath it. So that's kind of nice. So um, yeah, so let's move on to the next part. Let's see if we can get Marcy to drop down into the junk cannon and see if we can shoot her. Don't know if we're going to be able to or not. Let's just see. I'm not even sure where she went. Here she comes. Here she comes. You can see her over there. Of course, she's taking her sweet ass time. Come on, Marcy. Come on up here. Come on. Up the stairs. Now go there. Go here. Which means go up the stairs. Thank you. And then go right there. Ha ha ha! Bye, Marcy, bitch. That was for you, Jay. You said you wanted it. I made it happen. I hope you enjoyed. I did. That was great.